Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Beyond the Film. I am Justin.
I'm Ryan.
And I am Tyler.
Yeah. See, like it's
we
like you're a
did
normal
it.
person already.
We are him.
I don't know if I'm him.
You don't have to be. One of us in this trio will be.
I want to start this episode by saying last week, somehow, even though we're all wearing the same clothes, I magically predicted that I would be drinking a Calypso. Ooh, listen to that baby.
Calypso Cousins.
Uh,
Wait, what flavor you got?
I got Island Wave Lemonade.
Oh,
See,
I got
I
kiwi.
feel very on the loop right now.
I had a kiwi strawberry in the fridge, and I almost grabbed it, but I was like, no, something's telling me to do Island Wave.
Because you're on a wave. Because you're about to be in a wave doing the crowd.
Woo!
Talking about football.
Football. But before football, I think there's something we have to talk about first, Justin, isn't there?
I believe there is.
Could it be...
Yeah, he has no idea. If he watched our podcast, he would know.
It's the first two episodes.
This is called Just in Time News, where Justin talks about the upcoming news.
Yes,
Get
for
it?
interesting
I have
shit.
to explain the joke real quick. Get it? Because his name's Justin, and it's Just in Time News.
I don't think we put time. I think it's just a news.
No,
Yeah, you said Justin News, so that's why I'm like,
double check our previous videos, but the joke is Just in Time News.
but that's not what you said.
I believe it's just a news because that's what I have written down on my phone.
Pause the video. Pause the video. I double checked. It is Just in Time News. I was right. They were wrong. The joke stands. His name is Justin. Just in Time News. Thank you.
Was that
Wouldn't
a
it
football
be
reference, by the way?
this side? Because that's Tyler on that side. I'm on this side.
Tyler's on the bottom for me, so I'm
Oh,
recording.
Tyler's on the left.
I'm correct.
You all are this for me.
You're all wrong.
Yeah, I got you next to me, and then I got Tyler over there.
Good luck editing this video, Justin.
Oh, good. I can't wait.
Hardy har.
So, what's the
Yeah.
news this week?
Oh, we got a lot. So, Justin Long's got a new horror comedy coming out called Coyotes.
Of course he does. He only does horror
Yeah.
comedies now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think of it. It's literally just coyotes attacking and killing people. That's all the trailer was.
You know,
I don't know what's wrong with the coyotes. They don't look any different. They just look like coyotes.
I can get behind it because I like Justin Long.
Yeah.
I think he's funny.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not sure. It might be good, but just from the trailer alone, it didn't wow me. But another one, A Man in the Basement on Hulu with Willem Dafoe and Corey Hawkins. It looks like a psychological horror, maybe. I guess Willem Dafoe was like renting out the basement in Corey Hawkins' house. Not sure the story about it, if it was based off of something else or what the heck is going on, but Willem Dafoe looks crazy as hell like he always does. So I mean, it looks interesting. I would definitely check. I think it's out now. So I mean, it looks interesting. Something that you might be interested, Ryan, with October coming around, Marvel Zombies.
I did see that showed up on Disney.
Yes, 4 episodes.
It's funny because we just had that conversation in the car a couple weeks ago on the way home from the movie.
Yes, we did.
Where I was like, too bad we'll never get a Marvel Zombies. I'd even love to see a series, like an animated series, and then all of a sudden it popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, we got like a what if couple episodes, and now we've got, I guess, a continuation from the series now into 4 episodes, so a little mini series of that. Speaking of the guy who we're going to be talking about later, Marlon Wayans, he says he's going to be coming back for Shorty in Scream 6. Scary Movie 6.
I actually saw a thing that said all of the original actors are coming back.
Yeah. His name was the only one that I saw pop up on there. I didn't even know they were making a Scary Movie 6. I thought they were done with those. I thought they were done with all the movies because they were all so bad.
No, it's actually gonna be made by the Wayans brothers.
Yep.
Okay. I know the first two were by them too.
Yeah.
And maybe that will be a good thing because
I think the first 4 were.
I know. I think it was the first 2, and then I think 3 they gave it up. I think they went and did their own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because the production was so rushed on 2, and they didn't like their relationship with that, so they backed out of there. And then I think they brought in Zucker to do the 3rd and 4th.
I see.
And
yeah.
5th one, I think, yeah.
Something you already know, Ryan, because you went the trailer to this, but Super Mario Galaxy's getting a movie.
Yep.
I'm excited about that, and Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are getting re-released for the Switch. So, heck yeah, Mario.
The only, 3D Mario games I have never played.
I've never played them. If I played them, it was like a long time ago, but I'd play them again if I could.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Yeah. Something that I know my lovely honey is excited about, The Housemaid, that's based on a book with Amanda Seyfield and Sydney Sweeney. Got a trailer coming out, and I believe that's coming out in December.
That's the Frida McFadden book, correct?
Yep.
So
exactly.
Isn't Paul Feig directing it?
I think so. I missed who was directing it. I just saw who was starring in it, and I was like, oh shoot. And...
So
Yep, Paul Feig.
One thing about that actually, when I saw it, I actually had to verify this with your honey when I saw it.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. It's Bloody Disgusting posted it as one of the most anticipated horror movies of the year, and from a book adaptation perspective, and I didn't think it was supposed to be that scary of a book.
I don't know if it's scary per se, but it is definitely psychological.
Yeah.
There is a lot of... Because I remember her telling me, but I don't remember the exact story. And it's pretty effed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy crap going on in there.
Yeah, I know both of our girls liked it, and I know a lot of people liked it. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see it.
Same. Witcher Season 4 has a trailer coming out, and we got our new Witcher as Liam Hemsworth has taken over Henry Cavill's role in it. I've never watched any of the Witcher, so I don't know if he's going to be good, bad. I don't know. I don't even know the games well enough, so
yeah,
I can't really say much. Also, I don't know if you heard, but Robert Redford passed away at 89. So, I mean, I don't know what he died from. I didn't see what he died from.
Probably old age.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 89, so.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen has got a movie that's coming out called Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere with Jeremy Allen White starring as Springsteen. So, I mean, I don't know much about Springsteen. I'm not a fan of his music so much, but I do like Jeremy Allen White. I feel like anything I've seen him in, he's been great at. So I would check it out just for him alone to see.
So for Bruce Springsteen fans out there, it is supposedly set during the time he's recording his album Nebraska, which is a far more personal experience from him, and not when he's recording Born in the USA, which is probably his most famous album. So
yeah, it should be an interesting movie. It looked good from the trailer I watched. It definitely made me interested to go see it. Something I'm not excited about is Now You See Me, Now You Don't has a trailer coming out. I didn't mind the first one. It was a very stupid movie, but I didn't mind it. Didn't even bother seeing the second one. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean,
I actually really liked the first one. I thought the first one was a really good movie. I thought it had some really good twists and turns in it. I thought it was really fun. I also have not seen the second one. I've been told it's bad, but I'm also told that Daniel Radcliffe isn't in it, and that makes it sound more interesting to me because I like Daniel Radcliffe as an actor.
Yeah, he's a villain in that one.
What'd you say, Tyler?
I did see the second one. I am remembering because I remember Daniel Radcliffe was in that movie.
But I've been told that it's really bad. So
Yeah, I mean, it's something interesting to check out maybe one day. I don't know.
I mean, I clearly remembered a lot about it, so.
Yeah, see? Apparently Robin Hood has a trailer that is coming out. Another Robin Hood with Sean Bean in it. And it kind of looked like... Yeah, and I guess this one's on MGM Plus, so probably no one's ever going to see it. But it looks like an Assassin's Creed-like movie. That's the vibe I got from it when I watched it. I don't know if that means it's going to be good or not, but you know, if Sean Bean's in it, he's going to die.
I was just going to say, how are they going to do Robin Hood if he dies?
Yeah. Well, he's not Robin Hood. He's not the main guy. He's
okay, good. So they can kill him off pretty early on then.
Yeah, they could kill him off. He's like the king, I believe.
No, he's I'm looking at it right now. He's the sheriff of Nottingham.
Oh, I love that board game.
Yeah, I love Chronicles of Narnia.
What?
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 Didn't you say Narnia?
No, me and Tyler used to play a board game.
Oh.
It's like Werewolf. It's a lying game.
Gotcha. I'm not included.
No, we're nerdy, but we'll play it together sometime because we both like that game a lot.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Okay.
Actually, I think my copy might still be at Drew's house.
Yeah, you'll have to get it and bring it to Courtney's parents' house.
Yeah, we definitely gotta play it. Welcome to Derry's got another trailer, and it's got a release date. Ryan, October 26th is when that comes out.
What were you gonna call me just now?
I think I was gonna call you Tyler because I looked at Tyler when he was moving, and then I was like, "Wait."
You sounded like you were gonna speak a different language. You went,
yeah.
I actually can't believe that Welcome to Derry series is finally happening. I feel like that one was in limbo forever.
Well, Ryan kept saying that it wasn't even going to come out with all the trailers, but now it does have an official date, the 26th of October on HBO Max.
We will see how good it is. I don't have a ton of faith in it because, I mean, how do you continue the story of it? Even through a prequel, I feel like it's going to be kind of boring. But we'll
Speaking
see.
of Stephen King adaptations from last time, I am not a big fan of the Andy Biscotti's It movies. I don't think they...
You mean the most recent ones?
Yeah, no, they didn't really do it
Oh, man, I actually thought that they were... I don't want to say better than the Tim Curry, because the Tim Curry is so iconic. I think Tim Curry is, like, such an iconic Pennywise, but, like, I think that the, like, feeling and, like, the closeness to the actual book, I think that the two remake movies did fairly well.
I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, same. Like, I think part of my dislike for the movie comes from not really liking Skarsgård as Pennywise.
And see, I think he's a great Pennywise.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I mean, he's not Tim Curry, but I don't mind him in
You'll never have
in the role at all.
Yeah, and you read the book that he's Pennywise, like, based on, like, the book portrayal, but I just thought he was so unnecessarily hokey and goofy at, like, the wrong times that, like, I think just as a movie experience, it didn't really work for me. And plus, I think the kids were not awesome actors as much in the first one. And then the second one was just, like, despite all the talent, just, like, wildly forgettable.
See, and I agree with that, but I think the opposite. I think the kids did great in the first one, and I think the adults in the second one were kind of even boring.
Well, so the kid from Stranger Things who played
Finn Wolfhard.
Finn Wolfhard. And, like, he plays Richie as a character who I think the director said, all right, this is the first time you get to swear in your life, and he just, like, took it with it and ran.
Well,
he did.
That's the book. That's how has anybody ever read the book?
And that's fine. Like I'm giving my opinion based on the movie I saw, not expectations from a book.
Yeah.
So
I think that we don't talk bad about Finn Wolfhard on this, especially about his movie he made this year. I just want to forget that happened.
Yeah, that was a disappointment for you.
Hell of a summer.
Oh God, I forgot about that. That movie's terrible.
Yeah, everyone forgets about it.
I think that the next, I don't want to say Billy Bjork is the problem, but I mean anything to save my sweet Prince Finn Wolfhard.
Oh God.
I like Stranger Things. Leave me alone.
Segueing back to the news, something I think you might find interesting, Ryan, is a movie called The Bride. I guess it's like a Frankenstein Bride movie with Jake Gyllenhaal's in it, Maggie Gyllenhaal's in it, and Christian Bale is playing the monster of Frankenstein.
I believe it's actually directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
It is. It is directed by Maggie, and it looks like a Bonnie and Clyde like movie.
Yeah.
It looks very interesting.
My brother is actually very excited for this movie.
Oh,
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Speaking of your brother, I know your brother will appreciate this. So Kenan Thompson, I didn't know he had his own production company.
Mhm.
I had no idea about that, but apparently they are working on a Macho Man biopic movie.
Really?
Yes. So So yeah, I'm kind of excited, and I know Steve will be excited about that because he is a wrestling fan too.
Yes, he is.
So I know he'll be excited about that too. A movie I saw that kind of looked very dumb called Foe. I don't know if it's a mummy movie. I don't know what the heck it is. I watched the trailer twice, and I still had no idea what the heck I was watching. It looked very boring. It looked... I don't want to say indie in a bad way, but it just looked like they kind of had an idea, shot it, and just hoped that someone likes it. But it didn't do anything for me. I don't know if you want to check it out. I don't know if it is supposed to be a mummy movie or not. That's what it felt like, but I don't know. I know, Ryan, you were watching The Mandalorian for a while. I don't know if you finished it, but now it's coming out with a movie called Mando and Grogu.
Yep.
So it's not even in a series. They're just, they're going into the movie. I don't know how that's going to work, considering...
So, from what I understand...
They already had 3 seasons of it.
So the 4th season that they had planned was scrapped, and they wrote a movie script instead of the 4th season.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it still looks like more like a series. It doesn't look like a movie. So, I mean, maybe the trailer just doesn't have finished effects, but I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I might be let down with it.
I'm honestly surprised it's going to theaters. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's Disney. But
yeah, it's Star Wars.
I assumed it was going to be like a straight to Disney Plus exclusive, but it seems like it will get a theater release.
Yeah, it looks like a worldwide thing. Wicked, for good, got its final trailer. I know Nikki liked the trailer. I'm feeling different because of the story of Wicked. So, like...
More Jeff Goldblum.
I mean, it looks good.
More
Jeff Goldblum.
Sentimental Man.
Dug that
greatest singer in the world.
It was very, like the film had a budget. It easily could have just kind of played it safe in terms of like effects and like production design, but I thought it really went for it. So
yeah, it did. I mean, I did like the first one. I think it's the story and like how it goes into Oz is what I have an issue with. But that's more personal. So I did watch that trailer, Good Boy, with the dog.
Yes.
And it does look like a horror movie where if the dog does die, I'm going to kill the movie.
So I just saw it's getting a limited theater release, and I would like to see if we can try to catch it in theaters, because I really want to see it.
I do too. I'm very interested now that I watched the trailer. I'm very interested to see what it is, in a way. Something I also thought that I don't know how I feel about it is Murder at the Embassy. Misha Barton is, I guess, Miranda Green. It's like a series. I guess there was already another movie that came out, but it gives me very Murder on the Oriental Express vibes. That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I don't know, because I'm not a big Misha Barton fan, so I don't know if I really like her in this murder mystery movie. But that's just me. Netflix has got a couple things out. So the first one I saw was The Perfect Neighbor. It's, I guess, about this lady who keeps calling the police on these kids. I don't know the actual story, though. So, I mean, I'd be interested to see that because I know me and Nikki like watching those documentaries about real-life events that are going on. So I think that would be something to check out, maybe. And then Monster, the Ed Gein story, is coming out to Netflix on October 3rd.
Excited.
So,
I actually missed the Menendez brothers season, but I did watch the Jeffrey Dahmer one, and I thought the Jeffrey Dahmer one was done very well.
Yeah, that one was good.
So I'm excited for the Ed Gein one. I do think that, like, seeing the commercials a little bit, I feel like they made Ed Gein kind of a little too sexy. You know what I mean?
They definitely gave him a sexy vibe here. Like they wanted you to be like, I'd fuck that guy.
Ed Gein.
I mean, I mean, actors generally become actors because they're good looking, so it's often very difficult to find ugly actors to play a role. So I think that's just kind of, you gotta have some recognizable face playing Ed Gein.
I don't even know who it is playing Ed Gein.
Charlie Hunnam.
Oh, that's why it looked familiar.
I also just want to tell a personal story real quick. My grandma grew up in Pleasantville, down the street from Ed Gein, and he used to give her candy on her way to school. That is my story.
So she should be in that movie.
Yeah, she should. She said she was a very nice guy. No one ever expected anything was wrong ever.
That's what everyone says about every psycho killer.
He would stand on the corner and give candy to the kids as they walked to school, and they would all go to his house. It was not like I have bones in my everything. Yeah. No, kids went to his house and like hung out and played everything.
It's crazy. And then I only got 2 more things.
Halloween
has a release.
Real quick.
Oh, you got something?
I was just saying, I watched the Menendez season. Me and Lizzie watched it. It's fine. I think the Dahmer season is much stronger.
Yeah.
Mainly because I think one of the problems with the Menendez brothers is, they still kind of proclaim their innocence, and the movie doesn't necessarily, the show doesn't necessarily do a good job of hiding its biases when it comes to the characters.
And I feel like there was a lot of filler too.
Yeah. I mean, once again,
it didn't feel tight.
Yeah, and that's a problem I had with the monster, Dahmer one too. Like I think these would better be served as like longer movies instead of TV shows.
Yeah,
I agree. But that's just me.
Yeah. And then the last 2 things: Halloween, the game, coming out September 8th next year.
Looks really good. Looks really
yes,
really good.
And then this might be just me preferentially, but Wolverine is getting a video game that's coming out fall of next year, so that looks kind of good too. So I'm kind of excited. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled like the Captain America and Black Panther game did.
Nope, I will tell you actually, as of this week, right now Tokyo Game Show is going on, and I watched Tokyo Game Show, and I will tell you that they showed actual physical gameplay trailer, so it will not be canceled.
No, and I saw it too,
yeah.
But I'm just hoping nothing happens and they just keep it going, because I do want to see that. I was really excited about the Captain America and Black Panther game, and now it looks like we're not getting that now, so that's kind of disappointing.
No, Insomniac Games is too big for them to drop Wolverine now. It'll be around.
All right, because I'm excited to play that next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not a letdown like the Suicide Squad game was.
No, we're talking about the company that just brought both of these new Spider-Man games. Like, they're going to do it justice. They're going to do it really good.
I'm hoping. But that's all I got, so it was a lot. I happened to just... and it was probably because we missed our session the last time, so that was probably why. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, so both of you guys need to build computers so we can play Halloween next year. You guys have 1 year. I'm depending on you.
Why can't we just buy it on PlayStation?
Because I don't have PlayStation Gold, because they raised the price for the 14th time.
I don't know if I do or not. I'm not sure. I think I might do. I might have it. I'm not. I'd have to check.
We're playing on the PC. You build a PC.
I'm just gonna come over to your house. I'm not building a PC. I'm not building a PC.
It's online asymmetrical horror. What are we talking about today, boys?
Him.
Who?
Those 2 guys.
Who?
Him.
Who? Yeah. Who?
You mean
him?
The villain from Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
Nice pull.
Thanks. I'm a professional. As in, I watch cartoons all day.
Don't you have to get paid to be a professional?
No, you could be a professional asshole.
Wherever you are, Justin, I'm pointing at you.
Too bad, I'm editing, so you're going to be all the way up in the corner.
Well,
stop swearing on my damn podcast.
I'm sorry.
Every time you swear, I'm just going to bleep you out.
That's fair.
We're going to put Dakota Johnson's face over yours. Just replace her with Dakota Johnson. She's a huge...
So anyways, about the
fan.
Imperialists.
No.
I haven't got to defend that movie yet.
We're trying to avoid defending that movie. It's a bad movie. Everybody says it's a bad movie. literally will go
Everybody,
down.
me too.
As
It's a
in
good movie.
me and Justin, everybody here.
And the dogs here too. They agree it was
Not
bad.
everybody, because I will stand on business and say Materialist is way better than you guys are giving it credit for.
My wife didn't even like that movie, and she loves romance movies.
It's not a romance movie.
What is it?
That's for sure. I didn't get romance.
It's a relationship drama. That's what Celine Song makes. It's a relationship drama steeped in realism of modern relationships. It's not supposed to be a romance movie. Just like her first film was not supposed to be a romance movie.
What was her first film?
Past Lives.
I didn't see
came
that
out.
one.
Came out like 2 or 3 years ago. It was nominated for Best Picture. It was actually really good.
Well, Celine Song watches our
Maybe
podcast,
a
obviously.
sophomore slump.
Listen to me, Celine. Please make better romance movies.
Or just don't make the Materialist again.
Yeah.
Your first movie could have been good. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I know Dakota Johnson doesn't watch this podcast anymore after our one second.
After the first episode, yeah. She stopped like everybody else after the first.
I was about to say, if you guys got beef with like any actress in Hollywood right now, it's got to be Dakota.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna pick beef just to have beef with somebody.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be her.
I hope we get her
But
as
yes.
a guest one day.
Yeah. Okay. I'd be happy if we get 100 people to watch these consistently.
I've got high hopes.
Yeah, really high hopes. But anyway, let's get back on topic. Him, the movie, not the band, not the evil villain. My PC is running low. Awesome. My battery popped up saying that my PC is low.
Oh.
Plug it in, my guy.
That's what I'm going to try to do, but I might have to change my entire setup here, so...
You can play the old, like, Febreze commercial, like, the plug it in, plug it in. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't think that's not Febreze.
No, that's Glade, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a totally different company.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Glade.
It's Glade from the 90s. You are right.
Yeah. Turn this all around. So, yeah.
Now that,
him.
Yeah, now that we're 30 minutes into the episode, him
was a movie we saw.
I'll be the first to say that I was pretty disappointed. But I'm not as big of a football fan as these two, so I kind of want to let them defend it before I say anything too bad about it.
Yeah, so I actually just wrote my review today. I let it kind of, sink in a bit before I gave my thoughts. But yeah, Justin, I'd love to know if time has been kind to your opinion on this movie, because I think
I'm
me and
still
you were a little bit
disappointed.
more. Still? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I liked it, but going into it, I was just disappointed. I think I was expecting too much from it. I think I was expecting a darker, scarier version of Any Given Sunday, and we did not get that. I think the three writers clashing did not mesh well. They just couldn't pick what they wanted to do, and I think that's what did it for me.
I will also say that, like, I wrote my review the second I got home because I knew it would happen where on Friday now we saw the movie Tuesday, and I don't remember, like, half the movie. It's just completely been wiped from my brain because, while I won't say that it's like, oh, it's an awful movie, I would say that it didn't pique my interest because I'm not a huge football fan. I think that I agree with Justin that the three different writers clashed on ideas too much, so that I think ideas that were put into there weren't fully flushed out. As in, like, I kind of expected there to be more of a focus on, like, the devil contract, like maybe a story of Faust. But we didn't get anything like that. It was almost kind of like more of the culty aspect of, like, what it is to be a football fan, kind of. And while I can appreciate the story that they were trying to tell, as somebody that isn't a part of that fully, like, it's hard for me to put myself in those footprints kind of thing of understanding.
Yeah, I mean, I like you were saying, I feel like because of the three writers, they had an idea of what they wanted to do, but they couldn't go fully and finish that idea.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure the whole ritual thing could have been an idea, but it didn't seem like they finished that idea. It's like they wanted to make it a football movie, but they didn't finish that idea. It just didn't feel like nothing could really grow and breathe. It's unfortunate, but because it didn't really tackle anything, I feel, because of it not choosing a lane to go down. Like, I couldn't say it was a movie about crazy sports fans or a player wanting to stay another year in the league. It seemed like it just had too many ideas.
No, you go ahead, Tyler.
Oh no. So I guess by default I'm probably the most positive on this movie. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's like a 5-star best movie I've seen this year. But you guys kept saying the word disappointment, like you were disappointed by that movie. And for me, I don't tend to view it as a disappointment when I didn't go in with massive expectations in the first place. I think this movie was potentially marketed a bit deceitfully because it was often marketed as not a oh god, I forgot the name of the director. I think it was like Justin Tipping or something.
Yeah, Justin Tipping.
Yeah, so it wasn't marketed as a Justin Tipping movie. It was marketed using Jordan Peele's name as a producer. So that I think that's where, some of the disappointment came for you guys, where Jordan Peele is easily one of the best horror film voices right now, and to see his name attached to something that for you guys very clearly doesn't work, I think that's where the disappointing is coming from. Am I correct?
Well, no, not for me specifically. For me, I also went into it with not really any expectations, but the expectations that I did have was that it was going to be a horror movie about some kind of making a deal with the devil or some kind of demon about playing football, and to have Marlon Wayans. I actually also kind of got the idea that there was going to be some kind of serial killer aspect to it from the trailer of where it shows like the guy with the thing hitting him. So I kind of expected there to be more with that going on. I also expected it to focus more on CTE as an issue and a disease, and a horror movie about CTE, and it really didn't even touch that at all.
So okay, so I'm actually glad you brought that up because that kind of gets to, I think, the main crux as to why I liked it and was also, I guess, slightly upset with the movie, because I don't know if I want to say the word disappointed. I think what really works for me with this movie is the fact that it's a very visual movie, perhaps to a fault, right? I think if you're going to remember this movie for anything, you're going to remember the visual risks that this takes. And the visuals are meant to represent ideas more than tell a cohesive story. It's telling ideas of like what the price of greatness is for football players, like this idea of like what men's role in society is, perhaps like the military and historical connotations behind the nature of football, because I know Marlon Wayans tells that story of the Native American team in there. But it's playing with a lot of interesting ideas there, especially when it comes to the price of greatness. Like, they literally visualize football players as almost slave-like, where like when he's coming in and being weighed, like they're literally treating him like a piece of meat. At the very end of the movie, like they're treating it as him signing his life away, and this signing of the contract is literally like him being welcomed into this cult that is football.
Yeah.
And I really like those ideas. Like, the message is very clearly that there are elements of this sport that are potentially treating people as commodities, and the NFL specifically is not doing anything to protect said commodities, right? Because there's a thing that happens very early in the movie where the main character is attacked by this unknown, unnamed creature, and he suffers a head injury that potentially sets his career back. Now, how I interpreted that is you kind of were hoping for like a serial killer aspect to it, right? And I think that is like the first true, strictly visual part of the story, where I think that as a whole is meant to represent CTE and brain injuries and concussions. And that's fascinating to me. But then the film's narrative-wise just doesn't know what to do with that. Like, they clearly had visual ideas, and you guys mentioned how like there's 3 different writers in there, and you're right. Like, they had a lot of visual ideas. I just don't think they knew how to cohesively tie it into a narrative that's gonna appease the masses, right? Where like, I was able to enjoy this movie because I can sit down, look at a movie, analyze the visual symbols, and maybe not be upset that I didn't get a full cohesive story. But like, if I'm just like a regular moviegoer and I come into that movie, I'm probably going to leave pretty disappointed because nothing makes sense. Like, why is there all of a sudden paparazzi looking at this guy randomly as he's walking through this weird house in the middle of the Arizona desert?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I would say I'm probably mixed positive on this movie. By no means is it like an all-timer or anything, but I at least liked that it gave me something visually to chew on, even though the narrative isn't all there. So, sorry, I know that's a long-winded.
No, I think that you really described it better than either of us could, because, like I said, I'm not disappointed. You're right, it's not the right word to say, but I feel like I was misled to
You can
what
be
it was
disappointed.
gonna be about.
Don't get me wrong. Like,
No, but I wasn't having high expectations for it. I think I was more misled to what the movie was going to be about. Like I said, I think it would have done better branching off as a like story of Faust, or even with the Jordan Peele like twist to it. Even though Jordan Peele didn't really do anything with it, he just produced it. I mean, you can tell that he wanted to make a Jordan Peele style movie. It just didn't work out.
yeah. So
And I-
yeah, go ahead, Joe.
No, you go ahead, Ty.
Oh, okay. So from my understanding, this is a movie that was written in like 2021, 2022. It was basically shelved onto the Hollywood blacklist for a number of years. Jordan Peele's company takes interest in it. He doesn't direct it, and just brings in his Monkey Paw production studio to eventually come in and make the movie. And I think in another world where Peele maybe doesn't write this, but like re-edits the script, puts his own directing style on there, I think we really could have had something cool here. But I think because it's put into the hands of a rather unexperienced filmmaker, that, you know, the ideas don't mesh well with the narrative to form a cohesive movie.
Yeah.
So,
And I know you two didn't go into the movie with any hopes, but I think maybe that's why I'm so disappointed. Because I went into this movie expecting it to be good. I was expecting going into this, like, how Any Given Sunday is. It basically tackles the idea of there's always going to be a player coming in to take your spot. Your spot's never guaranteed. And just like how Marlon Wayans mentioned at one point, him being a black quarterback, in order for him to be great, he has to be good. So he has to go above and beyond, and there's always going to be that next guy who wants to take his spot to be the best, take his spot on the roster, and they're just looking to get fresh meat. Every year you get the draft, and you're getting new players to take new people's spots, so you're never guaranteed. You are basically just a cog in the machine to the NFL owners. They don't really care about you other than if you're winning or if you're making the money somehow. And I went into this thinking, okay, the Devils taking all these players and making Marlon Wayans his vessel that he is taking over. He's like, because he breaks his leg in the beginning of the movie and then comes back next year and he's completely fine, better than he ever was. So my thought was, okay, maybe the Devil makes a deal with him, says, okay, I'll take over your body, make you the best quarterback, make you the best player ever. And then by that means, by the time you get to a certain point in your career, I will drop you and take over another person. Like, you need to find me the next GOAT. I need you to find me the next player who I can take over and make it. And like, that's what I was expecting, something similar to that, something more football Devil together like movie. And I think that's why I was disappointed.
Whoa.
and something interesting, like, oh, sorry.
No, I just want to say you both just explained something in the movie that maybe I just didn't get, but the GOAT, the sacrifice. I want to be the next GOAT. I want to be the GOAT.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but this movie was originally called The Goat.
Yeah. No, I didn't see that.
It wasn't called him.
No.
So, yeah. So Justin, you said something interesting, and I think towards the end of the movie, like into the third act, where Marlon Wayans' character is starting to build the resentment towards, I forgot Tyreek Winter's character's name.
Cameron Cade.
Because he succumbed to, this devil-like figure that the NFL owners are. I will do whatever you want as long as I can achieve that level of greatness. Whereas Cam kind of breaks that mold metaphorically, at the signing ceremony by rejecting them wholeheartedly, saying that I am going to carve my own path to greatness. I thought was a really fascinating dichotomy towards the end of the movie, because Marlon Wayans is sort of established as you need to, if you want to succeed, especially as a black quarterback in this league, you need to give up certain things. You need to want it to a certain level, but then go above and beyond, which is hypothetically selling yourself over to this cult.
Yeah.
And I think what's really fascinating is that this character, who, as it's mentioned, didn't necessarily know if he wanted to continue with football before the death of his father, comes in, reframes his whole perspective on life, and breaks free from what is expected of him by these owners. I think could have been really cool if it was executed more correctly. Instead, the third act kind of goes into this gigantic metaphorical like bloodbath.
Yeah.
That, funny enough, reminded me of something from our last week's conversation in Evil Dead the remake, where it kind of just goes into that, because it feels like it has to do something really like gorily visual.
Yeah, something powerful to be remembered.
Yeah. And I think something that they could have done if they wanted to do metaphorically, because I remember the trainer at one point was talking to the Cameron Cade character and telling them, you're naturally talented. I hate to see you being wasted. And I feel like the whole devil aspect in that could have worked, because Marlon Wayans got hurt, and then he might have not even been as talented as Cameron Cade was. So he had to sell his soul, had to make football, family, and God in his order there to be the best, while Cameron is just born naturally with the gift. He doesn't need the devil. He doesn't need the sacrifice to anything to get there, because he was born that, instead of having someone help him be great. He doesn't have to take the easy route to be better, like a steroids or juicing or anything like that. He was already born naturally perfect, while Isaiah White needed to take the shortcut to get to becoming the GOAT. And I think if they wanted to do a metaphor, that could have worked too, showing that how do you want to get there? Do you want to be naturally great, or do you want to take the shortcut and use things to get you to great,
Yeah.
Well, and the trainer reflects another interesting idea that I don't think was explored as much. It's we think that the only people who sell their souls to the cult that is the NFL is just the players, right? It's everyone involved with the NFL. He even talks to Cam during the movie and saying how he hasn't seen his family or his metaphorical kids in a very long time, because he also has sold his soul to this institution.
Yeah.
Right? And it plays with so many interesting ideas, especially being a fan of the NFL and knowing, not just watching the games on Sundays, but being involved in the community of being a fan, and going into seeing what players have to put their bodies through in order to succeed in this league, is really just all fascinating stuff. And yeah, once again, maybe disappointment is the right word the more we're talking here, because there are so many cool ideas here, and for it just to not really come together enough for me is disappointing. And I'm definitely more mixed positive on this than you guys are.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think even if they wanted to keep the story how it was, maybe football wasn't the right sport to pick. I was telling Ryan this, that maybe if they chose wrestling, because there's always a wrestler that mysteriously dies in a weird way, either by overdose or gets stabbed in the shower supposedly by somebody, or falls. There's so many weird stories that could happen to why that person is now dead. How do you explain Isaiah White being dead now? How is he just dead? He doesn't get to go and finish his last year, But in wrestling, there's always a weird story to how this person miraculously died or he committed suicide. Like, there's so many ways, and maybe if they wanted to keep the whole ritual sacrifice, if you want to be the next Hulk Hogan, this is what you got to do for us in order to be that level tier superstar.
Yeah,
I will say that while I do want to say I think Marlon Wayans did a fantastic job acting in the movie. You don't see him in a lot of really like serious roles like that. I think he did a pretty dang good job.
I think Requiem for a Dream was like the last one I saw him in a serious role.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, Marlon Wayans is a guy where like the dude can act when he wants to.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's not just the shorty character he played in Scary Movie or, White Chicks or Little Man. Like Requiem for a Dream is a perfect example. The man can act the crap out of a role if he can, and he's doing that here.
Yeah.
Like, he was given a lot to chew on by the director, and he steps up to the task. Like Marlon Wayans was probably
he was definitely the pro for me.
This movie.
Yeah. I will say I thought it was really funny. I did see an Instagram post by him that he posted the 28% on Rotten Tomatoes for the movie.
He's defending it, yeah.
And he was like, I just want everybody to know that in the past I've always made really low rating Rotten Tomato score movies into cult classics, and then he posted a picture of White Chicks with like the 12% or whatever. So I just thought that was a really funny comparison by him, because I would not compare this movie in any way to White Chicks, but I can see that like what I'm getting at is any hate for this movie, like, yeah, it's not a great movie, yeah, it's not a great story, yeah, it's not really put together, it's truthfully barely coherent, like it kind of falls apart, it's not very cohesive, and it's got these really like shoddy, I know you like them, but I don't like the Mortal Kombat like CTE like X-ray vision segments it does. I think that's what you're talking about with like the visuals, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, part of it, yeah.
What we can agree on is Marlon Wayans does a great job in the movie, and he deserves more of the praise for anything out of the movie, because it's probably one of the best things that came out of the movie.
Yeah, he was definitely a pro when I highlighted it.
Yeah, to counteract that argument, I mean, White Chicks has a passionate fan base that had made $115 million at the box office, where him I don't think is anywhere close to making back its budget.
No,
so
yeah.
I mean, I don't think comparing White Chicks' bad critic score to him is necessarily like an apples to apples comparison.
No, I agree with that.
But I mean, I mean, that's the constant fight that filmmakers have to do. Like you can have a movie that's just loved by critics and hated by audiences and vice versa. It's there's always been that divide between what critics want out of a movie and what general audiences want out of a movie, right? It's why there's 4 Transformers sequels. Like,
God, yes.
Well, and what's truly important in this instance is hopefully it was what the director wanted the movie to be, and if that's it, and that's what they want their legacy to be, like, they will find a fan base. Somebody out there, like, this isn't a horror movie. This is somebody's movie of the year. Like, there is at least one single person in the world that's like, this is the best movie I've seen in theaters all year.
Yeah. They watched and went, I love this.
Yeah, I've watched the director give interviews about this movie, and like, he seems very passionate about the subject matter. Like he seems excited about the movie he made, and I don't know if I've seen any interviews of him since the movie came out, and I think it's only got like a 30-something% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's got like 25, 26.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, either way, it's, I mean, it's sad. I don't think this movie deserves all of the hate it's getting.
No.
Like, is it a perfect movie? No. But, like, I think it's being criticized more for the fact that it isn't very accessible to average film audiences. And I'm actually rather shocked that it just didn't work for critics either, because it seems like a movie where this should have really worked for critics, and, like, the audience score I could have seen being rather low.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
As we say in our podcast, it wasn't as bad as The Materialist. All right, guys, we're hitting our time, and we can't talk about anything else this week.
Planning on asking Tyler his top favorite football movies, but we don't have time for that.
No, yeah, I guess that just means we'll have to have Tyler back at some point, maybe.
Yep, we'll have to do a ranking of our
as
top
long
5
as we
sports
get
movies.
one like and one comment
that says,
and
"I'm
one
Tyler."
new subscriber that isn't Tyler.
If it means anything, Lizzie said she was going to watch these on her plane to New York this week. So.
Oh,
Wait, Lizzie's
Hey.
going to New York?
Yeah.
That's where the Materialist takes place. She should go to the filming sites.
I know.
Wow.
she'll see it. If she watches these videos, it's the first episode that we talk about the Materialist.
Is she going to meet Celine Song?
I don't think Celine Song lives in New York.
Well, that's
Dakota
just completely
Johnson. That's who it is.
Can you just...
Our number one
if
fan.
Lizzie happens to meet Dakota Johnson, can you just, like, make a promise that she's got to push our podcast to her?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll tell her that right after we get off the.
Our number one fan, Dakota Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. No, but
She loves our podcast.
So here, I want to explain it. Four best football movies. I love The Longest Yard, Adam Sandler remake.
Okay.
Waterboy. Remember the Titans. And Draft Day.
What?
Love
Where
it.
the hell is Friday Night Lights at?
I've never seen Friday Night Lights.
Oh my God, Tyler!
I'm sorry. I actually haven't seen Any Given Sunday either.
Oh my God, how can you be a football fan and not see the 2 best football movies?
To be honest, like football movies don't really do it that well. Don't like sports movie. I'm very picky on sports movies. Very picky on it. Because they all follow what I call the Rocky formula, where you follow a person it's usually some sort of underdog story, and it's a predictable finish, unlike Rocky. And yeah, I mean, maybe I'll get to it one of these days. I don't know.
I feel like Any Given Sunday isn't like that. Yeah. I don't feel like it's really it's almost like it's like a documentary where you're just watching this team and the players that are involved with this team, but I feel like that might be the one exception. Yeah, I don't even remember how it ends. But
about things like Jerry Maguire and the replacements and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So. All right. Sorry, I know that probably was a little long. Maybe I need to learn to shut up.
It's okay. No, that's perfect. 'Cause this is the episode that Justin edits. So.
Great.
But wait, what?
This is Justin's episode to edit. So.
Stop talking. We're done.
All right,
to me
guys.
or not to me? That.
So, anyways, we want to go into a 4-hour discussion about the Materialists.
Yeah, I'll just cut off the 4 hours after this.
All right, guys. Well, we will see everybody.
I am the air between Pedro Pascal's knees.
I love Pedro Pascal. He is the only good part of that movie. I will defend that.
I thought Chris Evans was good.
He was great in that movie.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to be in the movie.
Exactly
Maybe
why
not
he was good in the movie.
Look, hate on Dakota Johnson all you want, but Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans were good in that movie.
Yeah, those
Pedro
were
Pascal was great.
Yeah.
I thought Pedro and Chris were good.
Chris was okay.
Chris was
Materialist is a good movie. Goodbye, everybody.
It's not.
Justin, you need to make sure to voice over his mouth and say Materialist is a bad movie.
Yeah. Just put a picture with Tyler saying this movie sucks.
Yeah. With like the outro from Always Sunny.
Why did I agree this, by the way?
We're in control. See you guys next week.
Yeah.